Hello. Hello. Um, Today I would like to debrief about my day because my day was a bit hectic. Um, but I felt really good, so I'd like to debrief about my day. Ultimately, what I wanted to do was shout out to everyone that works in data because data is so complex and I felt so out of depth at the beginning looking into data sets. Although it's like a lot of numbers, but when you make meaning out of the numbers, it just makes so much sense. And basically everything that we know about this world is through data. And so as long as we know how to make meaning, the data is super useful, but we just need to know what the best way is to use that data. So today, as soon as I got to work, I basically started off with a meeting with one of my colleagues. We're working on this data set together. It's not one data set, but it's multiple sets of data that we have to look into to make meaning in the work that we do. And as we all know, health data is extremely complex. And so I basically had a meeting with my colleague about it, and then it became just really complex, and it was just like doing not much of a favor to us, really. Anyway, so that was great, and then we were like, okay, let's make some changes. So as we were making changes, our director walks in and says, can I get a copy of what you're doing right now? Because I'm going to go and speak to the executive director in like an hour. And I was like, sure. And so I started working on the data that I was looking into. And there was a little bit of like minor tweaks a little bit. And it was getting close to an hour. And then my director comes in and she asked me like 3 times. She was like, can I please get a copy? Can I please get a copy? Can I please get a copy? Like not 3 times in a row, but she came by and I knew that she was like so urgent about it all. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so frustrating. And I kept on saying like, yep, it's getting ready, it's getting ready. But it was really frustrating. My director is super nice. And so she came by after the meeting with the executive director and basically told me that like our executive director is very happy with the work that we're doing essentially. And yeah, but it was just like so hectic. And then I started working on that data set for the rest of the day. And then so I didn't have lunch today because like I was just so busy. And like when I realized that it was like already 12:30 and like 1 o'clock we got an email, basically a correspondence that we have to return in 2 hours and a half basically. And it was so hectic because that was going to the minister's office. And so we needed to get that done as soon as possible. And so it was just like such a hectic day. But the reason why I'm laughing is because I normally function better when like I don't have a lot of times, like tangible time. Like it's not like little stresses in life, but like work. Like there's literally nothing you can do about it. And like I really enjoy when I'm like super busy and hectic like that. And so today was really fun. This was probably the best day I've ever had since my new position. So I was like, this is so good. This is so good. I had a great day. So that was super fun. So I know that I've always been this person. Whenever I get super busy, I get like extremely excited and like my adrenaline runs and like I'm just like that type of person. And so it's just a good reminder again, like I thrive in like busyness, chaos, not so much chaos. It's more like controlled chaos. And that's why anesthetics and theaters worked for me, because it's a controlled environment. It's still really acute and hectic, but it's a controlled environment. So I'm able to thrive. Controlled chaos, like controlled busyness, controlled hecticness is where I thrive. So yeah, that was really fun. So I just wanted to record this video. I have a lot of I don't have a lot of energy anymore. Like, I had a lot of caffeine today. Like, I had the jasmine tea, which I really love these days. It's so good, but it's like so strong. So I'm like, oh, I have like a headache. And then matcha, I made it strong because I like it strong. And it was just so good. But then it was just like really strong. And I added the jasmine tea into my matcha. And so I felt really dizzy like the entire day. So I was constantly trying to dilute it in my body. So I kept on drinking water. But at some point, I was actually getting like dizzy. Like, I stood up and like my head was spinning and it was kind of crazy. So then I was like, okay, this is not good. So I won't do that next time. But yeah, that was my day. And how was your day? I didn't even ask how your day was. You probably had a good day, didn't you? Yeah, she did. Look at her. Say hi. Hi, everyone. You can say hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Bambi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Bambi. My name is Bambi. My name is Bambi. My name is Bambi. All right. Toodles. Bye.